Why does it take so long to heal from a narcissist? Okay, so healing from a breakup is more of, grieving that person, what you thought the future was going to be. Maybe you and that person are on different tracks now. You want different things in life. Even though it's sad and you probably miss them, you will get over it fairly quickly, okay? When it comes to a narcissist, okay, you need to understand that this is deep rooted, especially if you've gone through emotional abuse. Well, I believe that some people say, oh, I've only been through emotional abuse or physical or whatever, but I believe there's a combination of things, really. It's not just one type of abuse. So emotional abuse, really and truly, is getting into your mind, and then that gets into your spirit, and then that gets into your body, okay? So the narcissist emotionally abusing you, that is all in your brain, in terms of now you can't trust people. Now you think every man that you're with is cheating. Now you don't want to get married. Now you don't really believe in love. Now everything that you ever thought or wanted has changed because you've been through emotional abuse. And healing is not just saying, oh, I don't want to get married, and then once you feel like you've healed, now you want to get married. I don't feel like that's completely, because it could be a thing where you just want to be in a happy, stable relationship. And if marriage comes with that, you're happy. If it's not, you're happy, okay? But it's very hard for you to get over them because they don't want you to get over them. That's the whole point in the tactics, the gaslighting, the lying, the manipulation, the guilt tripping, the future faking. Why do you think they do this? Because they know even if you leave physically, they need you to stay emotionally. They need you to stay emotionally attached. So even if you get married, have another husband and kids, you're still thinking about them. They love the fact that you're still thinking about them. Because in their head, they know they don't have anything really of quality, of value to make people remember them. So what they do, they make sure that you remember them because that is the person that hurt you the most. Think about it. You're going to think about the person that hurt you the most. A guy who didn't really hurt you that much, you'll forget about him. You'll forget about his name. Like, trust me, you will. So he needs to be remembered. In his eyes, he feels like he needs to be remembered. And that's only going to happen if he just, think about it. If he destroys your finances and you're trying your best to come up and you're pissed off with how you're living, where you're living, your bank account, every time you look at your bank account, you're going to think about him and how much he stole, how much he finessed. When you think about it, if they have kids with you and the child looks just like him, every time you look at your child, you're going to remember him. So think about it. They do it on so many different levels. They get into your life, your mind, your spirit, your soul, and on so many different levels that, yeah, you might be healing in terms of, you're not reminiscing about them and you're not crying about them no more, and, you found somebody else. But when you look at your child, you're like, oh my God, you look like your father. Or look in your bank account, oh my God, I should have had this much by now. But do you get what I'm saying? So it is literally, like I always say this, but you have to pray to God or a higher power, whatever you believe in, to get you out, to heal, basically, to heal. Because they literally are like vampires. They just suck the blood out of you. Where when you're trying to regain your life back, you're still feeling the effects of being with these people. It's so hard to get over them, especially the longer you've been with them. That's why I'm saying to people, as soon as you find out some red flags, or if it's like, sorry, if it's like 6 months, a year, you need to leave. Staying for 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years, 15, 20 years, for the kids. No. I understand if, let's just say you have a very young child and you're just waiting for the child to get to a certain level before you, okay, cool, I understand. But it's going to take a long time to heal. So the longer you stay in it, the longer it's going to take to heal. So, oh my God, it's raining. So I just wanted to come here and just say, look, the healing process takes a while. An example, if you have a baby and you're not one of those women that snap back like that, it's not natural, it's not genetics, it's going to take a long time for you to first shed that weight, and two, to gain that muscle. So it's the same. It takes people a year. Even normal people who are not even overweight and they want to build and want to be, muscly, it can take them 4 or 5 years in the gym to get the ideal body. So think about it on the healing aspect. It could take you 4 to 5 years to get you to the ideal space where the narcissist doesn't affect you like that anymore. Okay? And also, the reason why it's so hard to get over them, because they do try. They don't want you to heal and get over them. So they are going to come back and they're going to change their character and everything's going to go back to like how it used to be. And that's delaying your healing process. By them sticking around, how the hell are you meant to, is that hailstones? How are you meant to heal if they're always there? If they keep coming back, right? So it's going to take some time. That is hailstones. You can't compare your day 1 with somebody's year 5 because, wow, how am I going to get out of this now? You can't compare your day 1 with someone's year 5 because it's just not going to work. Okay? Because they've put in a lot more time, effort into themselves, focusing on themselves, what they want out of life. And most of the time, okay, not most of the time, if you do, do the tactics that I talk about in terms of, no contact, then that does help you with the healing. Because, and also, I wanted to say, no contact also means not even talking about them. Okay? I know it's a bit hypocritical saying that because I'm here talking about the narcissist, right? But especially fresh out of that situation, not talking about them seems impossible because, well, for me I was literally, my whole mind was about that particular person and the situation and the enablers and the other narcissists that also helped abuse me. So my mind was focused on that. Okay. And at the time, when I look at myself now, like how I used to look, I'm like, sis, you had other stuff to be worried about. You couldn't, I don't know why you was worried about the narcissist. You were looking a mess. You were feeling a mess. Your mental health was So where I'm going with this, it's going to take time, but enjoy the process, enjoy the journey, and understand, and don't beat yourself up if you end up talking with the narcissist, chilling with the narcissist. Oh God. Because this is a part of the healing. I probably relapsed more than 7 times with the narcissist. I didn't go back to them, but I broke the no contact rule, So especially if you have children, like, how are you really meant to go no contact with a person that you need to contact? Because you need to let them know about school shoes and, you know what I mean? But understand that you will heal. You have to, and the thing is, it's so hard because I speak to a few mums about this, and it's like, especially when they've got like 2+ kids, it's like, how am I don't have time or energy to even heal. Because by the time I finish cooking, cleaning, putting the kids to bed, I am drained. I just go straight to sleep. Okay? But even going to sleep is healing. Getting the right amount of hours sleep is healing. Okay? So don't feel bad if you're always going to sleep, especially if you're a full-time mum who works and looks after the kids by yourself and the father's a narcissist. Like, you're already doing 3 jobs. And I say 3 because the motherhood job, you're doing mother, daddy, and going to work. So that's 3 jobs that you have. So don't beat yourself up if, you know, you're not practicing that self-care like you should, or you're not running a side hustle like you should, because everyone's in different situations, okay? This video went on for longer than it should have. Okay, why did it take so long to heal? You guys already know. I'm going to put the link in the bottom of the description box. My book, my oldie but goodie. I've got new books coming up for you guys, so definitely stay tuned. But oldie but goodie exercise book. I've got other books that are going to help you read and just figure out life in general. But my time to heal now, you guys already know about that. Come on now. But it's going to take time. I'm still healing, guys. And I've had this channel for coming up to a couple of years. I've been away from Narciss coming up to 6 years. I can't remember. See, I can't remember because I don't give a shit. So if you like this video, and I swore, please like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to see you for my next one. Bye.